we're looking to upgrade our right tackle position, and I found Maurice Williams on the Jaguars. He's got 16 pancakes, 0 sacks allowed this season. He's got 90 pass blocking, and 93 run blocking. And we're giving up that Bills second-round pick, and we're getting a fourth-round pick in return. I think this is a decent trade for pretty much Drew Bledsoe for this, and we're gonna see how this works over the next few games. And this week we're taking on the Oakland Raiders. Got Kerry Collins starting quarterback. He's healthy, but he's done absolutely nothing this season in the 3 games. 0 touchdown, 3 picks. And Lamont Jordan's out. We're gonna have to be facing Justin Fargas and Randy Moss and Jerry Porter. Decent offense. They have pretty good linebackers, but I think we have a top 10 defense. I just think we're better overall, and we're going to come in here and I think we're going to get a good win, which is needed. We're playing poor teams, and we should be beating these teams. We have a pretty good, easy schedule to start. They're 0-3. We're 2-1. Got wins over the Redskins and the 49ers. I forgot almost. We lost the Chargers week 1. Awful loss. As we were kicking off to start the game, Philadelphia did lose last week, so it gives us a chance to move up into first if we can get a win. Tied for it at least, as Cundiff boots it downfield to Gabriel. But we got Scott, our backup safety, running down to belt him at the 17-yard line. Raiders this season have been doing nothing on offense, just throwing picks and fucking chicks, as it's a handoff to the right for about a 4-yard gain, more than we can get with Julius Jones in any single handoff. 2nd and 6. Toss to the left, but we snuff it out. Get a loss for about 4 yards there. Put him right back at 0 yards. 3rd down to 10. Collins in the pocket, steps up, and Roy Williams with the interception on that overthrow. He got mossed. He mossed Moss. That's back to see there. Perfect play, perfect coverage there. Kerry Collins tosses it about triple coverage, and it gets picked off as it should be as we take over about the 50-yard line. Pump fakes, get into a wide open flats. Jones out there, and we get face masked, which I was complaining about not getting enough of, and we get one right there. Puts us inside the 25-yard line. Great pitch and catch there. Really got to start looking at the flats because these downfield routes have been not working. Our 2 wide receivers we just not been able to get the ball to. As our brand new traded player, Maurice Williams, gives up a sack. He gets him on the line, but he just chooses not to touch him afterwards, and then our guard just stands there picking his ass. Let's do a play action to Jones, and we rifle across Quincy Morgan, our only stated wide receiver this year. Taken over in the red zone. High formation, lines up, steps back and rifles it to Jason Witten in the high flats for a touchdown with
EA Sports replay. Romo in the pocket, steps back, Witten goes out, catches it, touchdown, Cowboys!
As the Raider Nation's thinking about killing a Cowboys fan later in the parking lot. As we get Cundiff to put that through with the hold by Cordell Stewart. Collins taking over at the 20 as we sack him in the backfield. Our outside linebackers have been killing it this year, getting sacks. Collins comfortably stands in the pocket and rivals it right to Moss on the same play that was just intercepted by Roy Williams there. They connect because Izell was not deep enough for that. Reese was not there on the play. He was covering Porter. Collins comfortably sits in the pocket and he throws across the middle, and it's dropped by, I don't know who, 82. Second and 10, it's just a simple handoff up the middle of Fargas for about a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 now. We have a chance to force a field goal. As they hand it to the fullback, Zach Crockett. We take him down at the 9. Seabass from Date Rape State for the field goal. It's good, fat boy. Florida State, if you're wondering. Take over on the 20 in the I formation. A handoff to Jones for our longest run of the season, 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Trying to drive on offsides, can't get him. And we get sacked from the outside. Dell Adams couldn't contain him, and I cannot get the ball out fast enough. Play action Jones up the middle, which we're faking nobody, and we throw an interception to Fields, who was probable, and he played. I saw Keyshawn open there over the middle. I tried to float it up. I pressed on the button a little too hard and rifled it to him. It was picked off right over the middle. Would have been a huge gain. I just can't get the ball to the two-star wide receiver. We get it back as Newman picks it off in the end zone. Karen Collins felt bad that we threw a bad pick over the middle to the linebacker, so he gives it right back to us. Rum was in the pocket, and we get sacked for about a loss of 7 there. Holding on the ball too long. Taking too many deep routes out. We're really going to start working the flats. We get rushed, but we get it to Quincy Morgan quickly across the middle. Jones got that block. We would have been gone, I think, but closes the first down. 3rd and 6. We just throw it up to Jones in triple coverage, and it's swatted down, thankfully. Schweigert was there. And we're going to get some punting highlights. Perfect accuracy almost. Close to the 20, kicked it out of bounds. They're going to get the ball at the 22-yard line. Pat McBriar's trying to get a Pro Bowl bid this season. Raiders on 22. Hand up at the right. Broken tackle off our defensive end. Glover couldn't contain him. Gets a gain of 4. Taking over from Burnett. Missed the first tackle, but come back and finish him off. Only a gain of 4. 3rd and 2. Right before the first half bell rings. As he gets wide open to the right and he cuts through, but Azell Reese comes in for the tackle, the touchdown saving tackle, as we finish the first quarter up 7-3. Taking over about the 47-yard line, a play action which we bit on hard, has a curl route wide open to Porter, gets him another first down. They're killing us on the yard total. They got a couple bombs to us and we just can't, we have nothing for the running game. No answer to their defense. Courtney Anderson moves to the left. Toss it up to Moss, but it's a swat down on that 3rd down play. As they got Seabass lining up for the 52-yard field goal, and he dinks it in. I thought he was pushing that left, but he got it to sink. Doinked right in. As we take over 20 after the touchback. Calling a little audible for this defense. Looks like they were blitzing. Calls that off. They switch up. We get it to Quincy Morgan, our best wide receiver so far this season. Outside of Jason Witten, of course. Gonna hand up the middle, just about a 3-yard gain. Gets us the first down. By the grime of our teeth. Play action up the middle. I try to escape, but we get sacked, only for a loss of 1. Limiting the bleeding. Campbell was open there, but I wasn't able to get it out. Pump fake. Toss it to Terry Glenn, wide open when he comes back towards the quarterback, but he just drops it. Brutal drop. He's been dropping passes all season. We're in the pocket on 3rd down, and we try to get it to Morgan across the middle, but perfect coverage by their slot corner there. Forces a punt as the Raiders take over inside the 15-yard line with another dime by me. Pat McBriar, vote this season to put in the Pro Bowl. As they do a screen pass to Fargus. And he gets smacked down by Nat Wynn just for a gain of 1. Another play action. As he tosses it up to Porter and he's wide open. Azell Reese pulled up a little too much and he got right over the top. Take over the 50 and we missed the sack. We ran right into him. He gets it to Douglas Gabriel. I think his name's Douglas. Isn't it? Throws it up for Moss, but he just can't do it in the double coverage. Moss is just not doing it this year for the Raiders. Like he's aged. He's not the same Viking as he used to be. Puts Teo Johnson in motion to the right. Hand it off to the left, but we snuffed that out in the backfield. About a loss of 2. Marcus Ware there's with Dat. Takes him down. As I was covering him with that win, and I left him. Didn't chase him down, about a gain of 15, 20. Wide open in the flats. Nobody there. Pick apart our defense. That's the handoff to Fargus to the right. And he gets gain of 9. We're getting absolutely ripped apart by Justin Fargus. If Lamont Jordan was playing, I don't think we'd be up right now. Calling steps back, and he gets to Teo Johnson, but they don't give him the touchdown. Said he caught it at the inch mark and stepped out of bounds. Inside the 1, we tackle Justin Fargas. We get the stop. About a loss of 3, but they're hurrying right back to the line. Colin gets his team back to the line. We audible to a little zone defense. Try to see if we can work something here. Colin throws it up in the end zone, and it's picked off again by Newman. I tried to take it out. Probably should have took a knee, but like a little overzealous. But he gets his second interception with that perfect defensive play call by me. As they send the house, but we get across to Morgan again for another connection. As we hurry back to the line. We have not converted third down yet. We're going to try to here. I call an audible, try to get our players in the best position possible. Campbell goes out to the flats. Corner stays low, and he goes high, and he catches it down the field. The fullback, former tight end Dan Campbell in the
EA Sports replay.
Dan Campbell cuts to the flats, but Danny Clark does not take him on. He stays where his position was told to. He gets wide open. Tons of yard after catch there. As we signal Terry Glenn to the left, and he holds on to it this time for a big first down. 41 seconds left. We hurry back to the line. Doing good on offense in the first half today. 9 for 14, 119. Touchdown and 1 bad interception. As we audible a little bit. Not trying to run the same play multiple times in a row. Time's ticking. We step back in the pocket. We get a Keyshawn right across the middle, getting our 2-star wide receivers into play finally as we call timeout. 22 seconds left. Running some cross patterns. We pump fake. Went sitting there on that curl route, and he gets a touchdown.
It's your EA Sports replay. Witten sits on the low coverage. Then he runs out wide open. Touchdown. That slot corner get to him, and the Raider fans are contemplating murder.
We kind of have to put this through to give us a 8-point lead going into halftime. 4 yards in the first half rushing on I think 3 or 4 carries. There's nothing there. As Nat Jones takes it out the end zone, cuts back the 15, gets it to about the 24, maybe the 25, but they don't seem to like giving us good spots. Handoff up the middle, halfback dive for a loss of 2 to Jones. Brings our total rushing yards to 2 as they send the house, but we get another wide open Quincy Morgan catch. They keep sending these blitzes, but we always have the slot right there when we need them. As we do another handoff up the middle to Jones, just for about a gain of 2. Our season average. Going empty backfield here. As we're looking for Glenn across the middle, he gets it, but he gets belted, and he drops that. I don't totally blame that drop. It's a pretty big hit as we get sacked here on 3rd down. Another Glenn drop leads to a punt. We get a good punt, trying to pin him inside the 20, but he catches it, and Henry just misses an easy tackle. Gets it up to the 40, puts him in perfect scoring position here. And they're only down by 8. Collins in the pocket, but we get the corner blitz, and he belts him. I can't believe he got rid of the ball as soon as we got to him. But we're on 3rd and 7 as he steps back, and the corner falls. I don't know what the corner was doing there, but it's wide open in the corner. Ball was coming, he just ran away from it. Collins sits there on another curl route to Gabriel. 1st down, about a 15-yard gain there as Williams brings him down. Collins in the pocket, looking, and he's taken down. Stood there too long, and we're forcing a field goal. Seabass is 2 for 2 on the day. Hit a 52 earlier, I'm pretty sure. Working on another one. This one doesn't dink in as he pushes that one left. Holds the lead to 14 to 6. So we take over about the 41-yard line. Trying to get something going on the running game, but I just can't do anything. There's no holes. Try to juke and move, it just isn't working for us. Rumbles in the pocket, gets a wide open pass to Witten on the outside. There's the little brothers, that corner.
With your EA Sports replay, Romo rolls out, throws to Witten. He sees a black man and he pushes his face into the dirt.
Making the most of opportunities today. 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Our tight end / fullback combo is killing it today. Finding for yards. As Campbell wide open, as we were just talking about the fullback. I think with that pass, they've combined for over 100 yards. Close to 100 yards. 94 on the day for those two combined. As we try to get a Keyshawn, but he drops it over the middle. A risky pass, but it was a drop. Another drop by our starting wide receivers, killing us. Rolling around. Have Creighton go to the left. And we almost throw an interception there. Throwing it across our body into coverage. Not very smart, but it was glad it dropped. As I toss up to Glenn in the corner, but coverage is too good. We're going to have to take a field goal on this one. 34 yards for Cundiff. Good power on him. He boots it through. Gets the 17-6 lead here. We send the ball downfield, and the kick's returnable for Gabriel. Got Roy Williams running down. But Patrick Clayton, our fourth wide receiver, gets the tackle. He's got 2 special team tackles this season. Motions Anderson to the left. 41 seconds left in the third. Collins stands in the pocket confidently and rivals the Porters just short of the first down. It's going to be second and inches. Curroute's been killing us on the left side. It's about their 4th completion there. It's handed off up the middle for Vargas, and he gets about a 4-yard gain, fall forwards as Dat tackles him. Another handoff to Vargas, as we just can't stop the running backs. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're up 17-6, taking a big lead going to the 4th. And the running game's killing us, but they're going to have to start putting that thing in the air because we're killing them. And we missed the interception there on the bad coverage. He gets it to Ronald Curry, who's downfield to the 10, the 5, but he gets tackled by Zell Reese at about the 5-yard line there. Touchdown, save and tackle. But they give it to Vargas, and he just walks right into the end zone. Going to put a truck through that hole. As they're going for 2, and Vargas, he just says, fuck out my way. He jukes that man and scores. Julius Jones can't run for shit, but Justin Vargas, MVP. As we get a flats route to Jace Wynn for about a gain of 5. We got to work that a little more. It's working for us. Our downfield routes are not the best this season. As we get a huge run by Julius Jones here for a gain of 9. Season high. On audible here. Linebackers are close. Not trying to run right into his face. As we play action here, we step up. Blocking's holding by our brand new additions. We get it to Campbell, our tight end fullback duo, getting us well over 100 yards. He's got 74 on his own day. Great block by Maurice Williams there. Pick the guy right back up after we moved. We do a little spin move for a big gain of 8 by Julius Jones. Second or 2, working into Raiders territory. Step back, wide open the flats. Oh, and he drops it, but he holds on to it somehow. Julius Jones is pretending to be our wide receiver for a second. Hand it off to Jones up the middle for about a gain of 3 as he gets flipped over by a guy blocking. I don't know how that guy tackled him. He gets blocked. Do a little screen pass, broke down, but we get a couple yards off of that. As we are not doing well on conversions day. We have been scoring though on every other play. We do out route to Patrick Clayton for a first down, tackle out of bounds. We're at the 11, we're working in the end zone, red zone. Right hand off to Marion Barber. Just a small gain of 3 there. Jones is still out, he's gassed. Tried to do a fullback screen here, but they snuffed out the screens the last 2 times, so looking away from that. I move him over to see where that linebacker is going, so I get the ball to Patrick Creighton here. Patrick Clayton. Patrick Creighton. And the EA Sports Review. No, looks like a first down to me. Gets tackled just about the line, but I think that ball's pointing right over. Let's see what the ref says. Defense can suck my dick. Go fuck yourself. That's a big one to lose because they lose their timeout. They only got 2. As we hand it off, we just get an easy touchdown up the middle for Jones as we line up for this extra point, which is important. We're going to put us up 10. And he puts it through. 24-14. Raiders take over at the 20. As he gets a wide open Zach Crockett. Fullbacks are just killing it today on the receiving end. As Kerry Collins doubled his interception total just today. As a pitch and catch to Ronald Curry, but Glenn snuffed that out. Only a gain of 2. As they hurry back to the line. Kerry Collins peels his old ass off the turf. Hikes it as soon as he can. Comfortably sitting in the pocket, and it's almost intercepted. Newman wanted that third, but they wouldn't give it to him. 3rd and 8. Time is ticking down. They're down 10. Collins comfortably in the pocket. Only a 3-man rush. As he almost throws another interception. It was dropped twice. Newman dropped another interception there. 4th down, has to go for it. Minute 30 left. As he rifles it across wide open, as El Reese isn't where he needs to be. That's a wide open pass to Gabriel over the top. Puts them inside the 10-yard line here. They only have 2 timeouts. They're saving them. They're just rushing back the line. Collins snipes it immediately. Oh, and he gets swatted down there by Reese. Maybe Henry. It's definitely a 40 number. Collins in the pocket. Steps around, and it's dropped. Another interception. That's our 4th dropped interception this drive. We get a lot of interceptions this season, but, you know, we need to hold on those when we get them. As it's swatted down by Hunter there. And they're going to choose to elect to kick the field goal here. They're down by 10. It's 4th down. They need to score. And he puts this one through after his last miss. And this time, I do put in my hands team. And the hands just don't work. I think that was Julius Jones that just hit him in the leg, and he just let him have it. That's 2 for 2 on onside kicks against us this season. Collins steps back in the pocket, but we bring him down with the 3 linebacker blitz there, sending 6. As they hurry back to the line. 2nd and 19 though. Time ticking, 50 seconds left. Collins hikes it. Oh, fakes, looking right, looking left. Throws it right, interception right to Aaron Glenn. And that looks like it's going to end the game. We'll take a replay here. Playing back, but he actually steps up on that on his own and interception. Perfectly hit behind the big body of Randy Moss there. As we're just getting a couple runs in, but we just can't get anywhere. Obviously an overrun, but the run game has just been dreadful. But we take a knee in that game. It's 24-17. We get our 3rd win of the season. They're missing a lot. They're missing their starting running back. We should have done a little better. We gave up a couple big runs to Fargus. Overall, we did well. Romo, 251, 2 touchdowns. Interception early, but we overcame that easily. The sacks, definitely need to get a hold on those. But our running game is just miserable. I'm not sure what we can do about that. We got decent offensive line and a good running back. Just nothing's working. As Keyshawn Johnson and Glenn combined for 3 drops this game. And Quincy Morgan and Jason Witten are MVPs of the receiving game. Says Maurice Williams didn't get a sack allowed, but he did. So fuck them. But we got 3 sacks on defense ourselves and 4 interceptions off of Collins. As we end the day with another win and our defense stay in top 10. We'll see you guys next week.